Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I will be showing you 4 different methods you can use to groom your eyebrows at home during this quarantine. If you want to see what these methods are and how to use them, then please keep on watching. Alright, so the first thing that I like to do when I'm going to do my brows is I like to outline my brows first. That way I don't mess up the shape or I avoid over plucking or over shaving, whatever, over waxing, because so I'm just going to start by outlining the shape that I want. I'm just roughly outlining and filling in my brows. It doesn't have to look good, it doesn't have to be perfect. As long as you know the shape that you want and it gives you or it provides you a guideline on where to stop taking off hair. So that is roughly the shape that I want. And then I'm just alright, so now that my brows are filled in, I'm just going to let my hot wax cool down for a while. Oops, this is what it looks like. This is a local one that I got from Watson's. I think the brand is Bodyworks, Megan, something like that. But it comes in a pan like this. Just going to wait for this to cool down for a bit. Also, if you're used to using a hot wax, you know that it comes with a popsicle stick or a tongue depressor that's as big as this, which is not really ideal for the brows because it's too thick. So for better precision, I prefer using a thinner one like this one. So this is actually a wooden stirrer. You can get this from the grocery store for cheap. Yeah. And then of course, you have to test this on the back of your hand to make sure that it's not too hot, especially if you're going to use this for your eyebrows and you're going to work around your face. You don't want to burn your skin. I've done that many times. I'm going to take my spoolie and I'm going to brush my hair up just to make sure that I avoid plucking the hairs that I don't want to include in the waxing. I'm going to apply this here. If it's your first time doing this, I suggest that don't go all the way in first. Just do the outer layers first. Okay, so this is already dry, so we're just going to pull our skin nice and taut, and then we're gonna go against the hair growth. 1, 2, 3, and then apply pressure. Pull your skin taut, and then 1, 2, 3. Apply pressure. Okay, so that's already very clean, so let's go ahead and move on to our next method. Of course, wax strips. I have two kinds here. I have yung Veet at saka yung Megan. Megan is cheaper at 69 pesos, whereas the Veet one I think is around 215 to 230 pesos. However, this one contains 12 strips and 2 finishing wipes, while this one only contains 4 strips and 1 finishing wipe. But today we are going to use this one. They actually make special strips for your face and your underarms that are really thin and small and are cut perfectly already. However, I currently do not have that, and so we're going to use this instead. but we are going to, of course, trim it. So I just have some scissors here, and you know naman eh, you'll see where the strip starts. So lagyan lang natin ng konting allowance. Just going to cut that exactly where the strip of wax starts, so like that. And then we're going to cut again. And this one, honey, this is enough for both of your eyebrows already because there are actually 2 strips here. They're just attached to one another. We're going to cut that here. You're going to cut 1/3 of it off. So this one, the longer one, is for this part of the eyebrow, and the shorter one is for this part. Okay. Since we're going to do the top part, I'm going to brush my brow hairs down just to make sure that I don't include yung mga brow hairs that I want to keep. Like that. Can you see that? I put that exactly on top of where I put my outline for my eyebrows. That's why it's important to outline your eyebrows first so that you have a guide. And then next, I'm just going to rub the top of this strip wax a bit just to make sure that it gets warmed up and ready. Similar to how I did the hot wax, when applying the strip wax, I went with the grain or went with the natural hair growth. That way, when I remove it or yank it off, I'm gonna go against the grain or against the natural hair growth. Gets? So once again, just pull your skin taut. And then look for the little flap right here. And then, 1, 2. Mas masakit siya sa hot wax, besh. Alright, so for our next method, this is something that again you usually get done at a salon, and that is threading. So threading is quite easy. It's super inexpensive. I mean, all you need is a thread. Any type of thread will do, but if you have some thread na coated with wax, that's better. But currently I only have regular thread na buhol-buhol. So you need a piece of thread, probably around 8 to 12 inches long. Depends on you. Depends on what you're comfortable with. But, okay, so you're going to make both ends of that thread meet, and then you're just going to simply tie a knot at the end to create a sort of circle or lasso or whatever. Once you tie a knot at the end, this is what you're going to end up with. And you have to make sure that that knot stays behind your non-dominant hand para hindi siya estorbo later. So now, taking my dominant hand, I'm going to twirl this around 8 to 15 times depending on your preference.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. Yan. So this is what you have. Now you have sort of like a figure 8. So now you have this sort of like figure 8 or parang ribbon type. And then, so this is how you move it. Ang dominant na fingers ay yung pointer finger and your thumb. Yan, like that. So you're going to do this open and closing motion. Okay. Okay, so just a few reminders. Once again, for threading, all you need is a piece of thread. Cut it depending on the size of your hands or or what you're comfortable with, and then just tie a knot to create a lasso. And then always remember to keep that knot behind your non-dominant hand, and then use your dominant hand to create a few loops. Depends on you as well. And then these are your action stars right here. This is the type of movement that you want to do. Alternate, close, open, close, open. So, and then that's how the hair gets trapped in between these loops here. It's a bit painful, but definitely worth it. Method is what I do most often, and it's probably the easiest but also one of the scariest, and that is using a razor. Ta-da! Okay, so this one is from Megan. This is not a new one, this is an old one, and of course I couldn't get a new one because we are in quarantine, but we are going to make use of what we have. So I'm just going to take my razor and I'm going to just simply take off all of that extra hair. So when it comes to using a razor, you don't have to push. Please do not push harshly against your skin. Light lang. Let the razor glide and do its work. So for example, here on my hand, I'm just going to put the razor on top of my skin on an angle, and then I'm just going to, and then you can actually hear the hair getting taken off. See? It's not really scary, but it also depends on what razor you are using. Usually there are razors that could really cause some damage. Like, I bought a razor from Yoyoso. It was so bad. I ended up having nicks and scratches all over my brows. So the ones that I like are this one, the one from Megan, or the one from Daiso is also good. The one from Miniso is also good. Don't get the one from Yoyoso. And then you can also use yung blade lang na regular blade, what they use in salons. I get mine from Hortaleza, yung brand na Dorco. It's a Korean brand, really good as well. So, okay, as I have mentioned, I'm just going to carefully get rid of all of the extra hairs. For now, I'm going with the grain of the hair growth, but if you want it to look cleaner, you have to go against the grain. So I'm just going to pull my eyebrow down a bit, close my eye, and then I'm going to start with underneath the tail area. Kinda have to go back and forth a little bit because this is, like what I said, like what I've mentioned, this is an old razor already. We still have a few strays here, so just keep on. Both of our brows are groomed, but not fully groomed yet. We are not done with that yet. So we are going to trim our eyebrows as well. So this is for you ladies na mahaba yung kilay. So first, I'm going to take, all you need for this is your spoolie, and your tiny scissors. Please do not use regular scissors. Please refrain from using craft scissors or kitchen scissors. When doing this, please use tiny cosmetic scissors. Thank you. We're going to brush the hairs up first. Yeah, and then we're just going to hold that with the spoolie, and we're going to trim a teeny tiny bit. Well, it depends on you. If you want it to be super clean and not bushy, you have to trim more than what I did, but I like my brows bushy then. And then next part. And then the tail area, do not forget the tail area. You can see that. Pull the hair down naman. Down, down. Let's start here. And then just to clean that up, can you see all the hairs that I just trimmed off? Alright, so that's pretty much it for the grooming part of this video. I also asked people to ask me questions or if they have any requests for me in the future, and the questions that I got, I only had a few, but the number one question I got is, where is my favorite place? What is your favorite place for getting your eyebrows done? And the answer for that is at home. I never go to any salon or any waxing place to get my eyebrows done. I always do it at home using one of the methods that I just showed you because I prefer it that way. And I've only gotten my eyebrows done somewhere else once in my life, and that was the very first time that I had them done. I had them shaved at Carlo Reyes Salon when I was 11 years old, so that's 15 years ago. So I got them done and they were super thin, and I guess that's why I never came back or I never went to anyone else for getting my eyebrows done. So yeah, at home I do them myself, and I occasionally do my friends' eyebrows as well if they ask me to. Next question is, what are your favorite eyebrow products? So I have here 4 eyebrow products. Not 4. 5 eyebrow products. So first off, we have, for the pomades, my top one is this Project Vanity Life-Proof Eyebrow Gel in dark brown. This is from Elana Cosmetics. So this costs 399 pesos if I'm not mistaken. I've been using this for a year already and there's still more than half of it left and it's still okay. So I really love this because this is really versatile. You can use it for just light, airy eyebrows, or you can also use this for your Vavavoom Kilay is Life graduation eyebrows. Pwede to, girl. So this is called Life Proof because it's sweat proof, it's smudge proof, and it is waterproof. I've already tested this in the water. Works really well. So this is my favorite, especially for the summer. And the next, for another pomade type. I also love the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow Pomade. This is lighter though than what I would normally use, but this is a great option as well. A bit more pricey, but definitely worth it. Next, for the gel type, it's old so it got erased already, but this is the Wonder Brow Gel. And then this, you have to be a bit more careful when using this. So I suggest that if you're new to filling in your eyebrows, or if you're not that confident with doing your eyebrows, I wouldn't really suggest using this because this lasts so long. Ito yung 7-day eyebrow something na sabi nila. Can you see how dark that is? So when I apply this, I don't really put it directly on my eyebrow. What I do is I put it on the back of my hand and then take an eyebrow brush and diffuse that and put that on my eyebrows. But this is also waterproof. However, if you do use this underwater for a certain period of time, it is going to crack and look crazy on you. But this is also very good. Next, for my everyday look, you've already seen me use this earlier when I filled in my brows, and that is the Blythe Cosmetics Perfect Brow Trio. My absolute...
Ay, puta ka. Sana di nabali, ano? Oh my god, sana hindi siya nabali. What the fuck? Parang din bangan din. Okay. Hindi na siya.
Anyway, this is the Perfect Brow Trio from Blythe Cosmetics. This is in the shade Graphite. So, first you have, of course, your eyebrow pencil, which I used earlier. Very light siya, but if you use it with a stronger hand, it gets dark as well. So, it's buildable. I really like it. Super easy to work with, super smooth and buttery. Love it. Then on the other end, we have here a brow mascara with a very tiny spoolie, so that's super precise, okay? And then the color of this is super nice as well. Ayan, parang grayish taupe. It's a very nice taupe color. And then in the middle, we have this cushion type powder. So the powder is here, and then you have this cushion application. You have this little cushion applicator on the other side. So yeah, very light as well. Really love this for a natural look, no makeup look. And then lastly, for the brow mascara, I actually have two favorites. The other one is this clear brow mascara from Daiso, which I currently do not own because I ran out of it. However, basta color blue yung packaging nun. And then this one, this is the Squad Cosmetics Brow Mascara with Fiber. So this is in the shade Taupe. And this is what it looks like. Ito naman may color siya. Tiny as well. So, those are my favorite brow products. Once again, Squad Cosmetics Brow Mascara with Fiber, Blythe Cosmetics Perfect Brow Trio in the shade Graphite, Wonder Brow Gel in the shade Jet Black, because I used to have jet black hair, and then Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow Pomade in the shade Taupe, and the Ilana Mineral Cosmetics and Project Vanity Life Proof Eyebrow Gel in the shade Dark Brown. And the next question I had was not really a question, but more of a request, is that for me to do my skincare routine. I'm actually going to film that right after this. So I'm probably going to upload that in a few days. And then someone sent me a message saying, sayo ka sa TikTok. So, this person is asking me to dance on TikTok, which I'm already doing. So, I just don't like uploading a lot of my TikToks on my other social media kasi ang daming judgmental dash. But I don't really care. So, what happens in TikTok stays in TikTok. Char! If you're not following me on TikTok already, I'll have that listed somewhere or linked below. But yeah, I've been on TikTok for around a month already. I've done a lot of dances and kalokohan. Ano pa ba? So, I also do makeup on TikTok. Also, if you're a long-time subscriber, I just want to address that you might be a bit confused because from makeup content, I suddenly switched to journaling content. I still do makeup. However, I'm more comfortable using IGTV and TikTok for makeup. But if you want me to make makeup videos here or beauty videos here as well, please do let me know. And if you're okay with watching me on IGTV instead or on TikTok, I'll have those linked in the description box, so don't forget to subscribe there. So yun lang. Ano pa ba? Mayroon pa isang question eh. There was one more question. How old was I? Parang ganon. How old were you when you started doing your eyebrows? And like what I mentioned, I was 11 when I first touched my eyebrows. So, okay. So that is it for this mini tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did and subscribe if you haven't. All of my social media handles will be listed down below, so go ahead and check that out if you want. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.